Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly message for the week commencing the 27th of April. One flipped over, two flipped over. Okay, so this week I'm asking Source to give us direction on where we need to go. If you want to book a reading with me, you can do via the link in my bio. It's all donation based. So regardless of what you donate, you will always get a 30-minute reading with me. We also have a beautiful air trine, grand trine in the air sign. So we have Venus and Uranus in Gemini. So sudden kind of love, a chaotic love that feels destined. We have Pluto in Aquarius, which is all about death, regeneration, transformation, death and rebirth. It's very scorpionic, but it's happening in Aquarius for 20 years. But because of that trine, it makes it even more potent because we also have the moon in Gemini. So this is getting our emotions in balance, making sure that we are acting like the King of Cups, right? Emotional maturity. We are not allowing chaos to surround us. We're feeling emotionally balanced in things, and also asking ourselves this week, like, what gives to me, what doesn't, what do I have kind of love for, what do I no longer want to put my love and energy and time into. Anything that doesn't make you feel nice, makes you feel taken advantage of, you're cutting out this week. So the first oracle cards we have out here for you is loss and delay. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain. We have delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's just not the right time. Capricorn, your readings have been so heavy these past couple of weeks for me, but I think it is that regeneration energy, right? Oh my goodness. And now we have false person and adjudication, which I think is valid this week because you are making decisions and you're looking at your life and thinking, what doesn't serve me anymore? Who around me is just putting up a false pretense? Who's pretending to be something that they're not? And adjudication is making a decision, right? You're making a decision, and it's very Libra energy. It's an energy of, is it imbalanced? Because it could be like you're seeing this person for the first time about who they truly are. Like you're like, I don't really think that you're what you say you are. It could even be a thing. It could be, like I said, something that you may have fallen in love with. You've got divine masculine here. So for some of you, it could be that you are in your divine masculine energy. Look at that. You've got death at the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely releasing some kind of energy this week or something this week. And it's because you're seeing the truth, right? Uranus and Gemini. This will do it for you. There is a truth that you're seeing and you're opening up to. This is the loss and delay card. But I like this because this brings you peace. You have peace there. So it's like allowing things to birth because you've got death, right? Letting something go, shedding an old skin, just allowing things to die naturally. And then you have that egg there, whereas like you're at peace with it because you know that something better is going to come along for you. We also have mending. So there's some kind of relationship that you're trying to mend, or you're trying to mend something. Why do I get I'm picking, they've just said to me, you're trying to mend something that's already broken. There's no need for you to mend it. You just need to regenerate it, transmute the energies. So it could be that something looks a little bit different. So if you had your hopes set on a particular job, like if you applied for something that you've wanted to do for a very long time, and now it doesn't, you're still trying to fix it and mend it and kind of like, no, this is what I want to do. I want to do this because it's been my dream. It's been what I wanted to do for all my life. And it's like, but you've changed. Capricorn, you have changed. So why are you trying to fix something that's already broken? Or it could just be a relationship, a relationship that you're trying to heal and mend, and it's not working. We have the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords, which is the peace and healing card, right? Taking a beat, taking a time out, stepping out and just saying, I just need a minute because I'm tired. I need a minute. The theme of the reading, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Death card again. Capricorn. For some of you, you're beginning to see the truth here, or a loss where you're like, this isn't working. Again, mending. You're trying to fix something that's broken because you want everyone to be happy, right? You want things to be happy, and you're like, my dream was to have a happy life, happy home. And it's still achievable, but it's the case of knowing, do you know what? Sometimes we lose things and people, and then we get to appreciate them and their value, and we think, maybe I didn't do what I was supposed to do in that scenario. And then sometimes it's lose to gain, right? Letting something go, letting something die so that something better can come. That's exactly what that loss card is. You know, we must lose people to appreciate them, and then other times we must lose to gain. And that's what I think this is. Like, you're losing something and it's dead, it's finished, it's done, the betrayal's finished. There's only one way up now, and it's just forward. It's a blessing in disguise. So this happiness will come in, because look at that, you've got the sun at the bottom of the deck here, and you're discovering. There's the Uranus card, there's the Uranus card. It's like a sudden insight where you not emotionally, like you're discovering that my happiness begins with me. If I'm stable and rooted in my foundations, then I know I can be happy, right? But there's something here of like, you took a long time. Like, I spent a long time trying to make this work, trying to bend over backwards, trying to negotiate my my worth, my validity, I don't know, my autonomy. Like, I gave all of that up, but now I'm learning to take things slowly. I'm trying to be patient, and I'm learning that not all battles are supposed to be won. Sometimes walking away is the best thing that I can do. Sometimes it's like, I don't want to get involved in the squabbles, because there is a decision that you need to make. So the decision is to just walk away. It doesn't serve you, right? Let me put this down here, just so that I know. So you're learning to invest in your time wisely and cutting your losses. You're like, sometimes in order for me to be at peace, I just need to walk away. Now, this divine masculine energy here, I'm going to clarify that because I don't know how that intertwines here. We do have the King of Pentacles, which is a very masculine energy, very serious, very stern, very it's Taurus, right? It's fixed. So he's loyal, he's proven to be wise. I mean, I'm not sure if that's where that false person comes in, because it's making me think, where is the false person then? So it could be this King of Pentacles, it could be this earth sign that is pretending to be something that they're not, right? Because when I look at the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords, it tells me that you're tired of doing things the same way. Like, something isn't working. You've been doing something the same way over and over again. And once upon a time, it was proven to work, right? It was proven that it was going to work. The Hierophant is traditionals, it's tradition, it's our morals, it's our values, it's our ethics, it's commitment, it's a higher level of commitment. It's also you having that divine connection to God, to Source, to our Creator. To me, this is my God card. The Hierophant says, I'm here, I'm allowing you to see the truth so that you can cut the bullshit out of your life. That's what the Hierophant is to me. It's like you're being divinely guided. So trust in the process of it and just allow things to happen naturally. You do have the Nine of Wands, which is the wound card. So either there's a wound here that needs to be healed, because you've got the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is about healing, it's rest, it's recuperation. Some of you, it could be that you're either physically tired and you need to take a minute this week and say, do you know what, I just need to shut the world out and just work on my healing. This is just too much for me. I'm getting a feeling of being overwhelmed, like there's a lot going on. For some of you, it could be this isn't a premonition. I'm not predicting this, because if it's already happened, then I'm sending you hugs out there for some of you that have lost someone. And now it's like, I regret not saying certain things to that person. I regret not doing certain things to that person. It could be that you're just reminiscing. Yeah, wow, okay. Could be that you're just reminiscing. It could be that they've passed on, they're in the spirit world now, and they're the ones trying to get you to see this, because it's crazy when our loved ones pass away. There's so much that we want to say and so much that we had hoped that we would have done, but what we don't realize is they present themselves in the spirit world and take up the role as our guardian angel, and then you begin to see all these changes and all these things, and you get like sudden insights, and you're like, why couldn't I see that before? It's because you didn't have that person on your side in the spiritual world before, but now you do. Now they're there fighting your battles with you and for you. So things begin to change in your life. Let's clarify the Hierophant. What is this? What is the Hierophant? That was quick. Eight of Pentacles. So there's something that you are trying to work on here. It could be a commitment. It could be something that's really meaningful for you. It could be something that you've always tried to, you've aspired to be. The High Priestess. This is exactly what I just said. Let me get one more card out. Thank you. The Knight of Cups. They're giving you the time and attention that you deserve now. There's someone on the other side here that's working with you. They're there. Okay. There's the Guardian Angel card, Archangel Michael. There's someone here for some of you. This isn't going to apply to all of you, but if you have lost someone, please take comfort in knowing that they are with you, because that message rarely comes through for me. It's happened once in the last 5 years, and it's come up in a general reading. So the Capricornian, and my voice has gone all croaky. Yeah, there's someone by you. There's someone fighting your battles now. They see you. Okay, they recognize the work that you're putting in. They do see you. And this was someone in your family that may have passed. They lived a good life, though. They're coming through now, actually. This happened last week in Cancer's reading. It is a masculine. It's a divine masculine. They're trying to show you the way. So if you are, and there's that sage, the wise old sage, they've become a guardian angel and a sage to you now. So they are your teacher. For others of you, there's something here about you working towards a life that's not so traditional. Because the High Priestess is someone that's a little bit unconventional, right? She's the keeper. She's the secret keeper. So she keeps all the secrets. She has all the knowledge and the wisdom of the universe, but she doesn't tell everyone. So not everyone's privy to this information, but she has a deep knowing deep down inside of things, and she listens to her intuition. She lets the universe guide her. She kind of surrenders and gives up and says, okay, universe, you take charge. You do what it is that you need to do. This is like, Yeshua, you take the wheel, because I can't do this anymore. So for some of you, you're surrendering to the divine here. I mean, you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess, which is divine counterparts. And for me, I love this better than the Emperor and the Empress, because they know each other. They know each other on a soul level. This is a soul level connection. And for some of you, you're working towards this. Some of you are building a relationship that's built on soul recognition, appreciation. But I don't know why I'm getting career. I'm getting career with this. That's for some of you, you're letting your heart decide. It's like you're letting your heart deal with the way. Five of Wands, which is different opinions. It doesn't matter. There's something unconventional about this. Healing the heart. Some of you, you're staying in a relationship. You're setting yourself free. You're not overthinking this anymore. You're healing your heart. You know that other people aren't going to they're like, I know that people don't get this, and I know that people don't understand why I'm doing this, but you're doing it anyway. And it's great because your work speaks for itself, right? You get to a point where you think, I don't need to prove myself to anyone or anything. And if it is unconventional, it's no one's business. It's no one's business what I do, how I do it. You're kind of like, I'm going to do it. But I also feel like there's a weird message coming on, like you're just at peace with this, knowing that I'm going to do it. And I'm just at peace with it. Whether or not people accept it or they don't accept it, it's not for them to judge. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands, because again, like there's a wound here. I wasn't feeling like this whole kind of like, oh, I'm tired, I'm not deal with this anymore. I do feel that it's a wound that needs to be healed. And we've got the Three of Wands, the Star, and the Devil. Tell me more, please. Why is the Devil here? The Page of Pentacles. For some of you are expecting to fix this wound. The Nine of Cups has come back out. And it's like the plan is that you want to be happy. You want to be free. You're rushing this process though, Capricorn. You're like, yeah, everything's fine. Everything's good. Like, Five of Wands again. Your cards are repeating themselves. And that's exactly what it is. You're pretending to other people. Ah, that's what that false person is. And you got the Page of Pentacles here again. And my voice has gone all croaky again, so I've hit a nerve there. You're pretending that everything is fine and that you're healed and that you're, it's cool, it's fine. You do whatever it is that you want to do. But the wound is still there, despite you trying to heal this. Lovers, there's something here about you. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Four of Cups. Okay, so I'm going to be real with you here, Capricorn. Yeah, you need to leave. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's something here about you leaving something. Now, I don't know if this is like physically getting up and leaving, because the Nine of Wands to the Three of Wands, it kind of tells me it's time for you to leave. It's time for you to get up and go and do something else. It's time, but you have free will. I'm not telling you what to do, but from what I'm reading here, Three of Wands, the Star, and the Devil, it's like your hopes and wishes and dreams for the future. I don't know. I kind of feel like you want something to go a certain way. Like you're hoping and wishing this person's changed. You're hoping and wishing that the situation is different. You're hoping and wishing that things are going to get better, right? You're like, things are going to get better. Things are going to get better. But you're slowly learning something here. You're slowly learning that your happiness doesn't depend on someone else. And then again, for some of you, you could be rushing this. It's like, will you just hurry up and get this over with? Like there's some kind of healing aspect here that you don't want to address. You just want it to happen quickly, over and done with, and then bish bash bosh, Bob's your uncle, we're done. But you're pretending that you're happy here. You're like, no, everything's fine, everything's good, we're working on it, we're starting again, we're both happy, we're fine, because the Lovers is here. And it's like bringing things back into balance, being things back into harmony, because you've gone from, these are opposite cards, right? The Devil and the Lovers, they're the same cards, but this is the dark and this is the light. So you're telling me here in your energy that some days is good, some days are bad, but I take the good and the bad and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Like, I'll take the good and the bad. It's okay. It's fine. Because like I said, some days are good and some days are bad. But did you rush this decision? Seven of Pentacles in the After Tarot deck is like you've reaped what you've sowed, but it's too soon. You've harvested too soon. You've collected what you have too soon. You've not distributed it properly. And it's kind of giving like, yes, there's a lot to do, but would you be better off doing it on your own? By not accepting whatever this person's given you because it's less than. Like you're trying to make things look easy. You're like, you've turned your back with that Two of Pentacles. You're like, no, it's fine. It's easy. I can juggle all these. I can handle all this stuff. I've got it. I can do it all. It's like, but can you really? Can you really? Let's find out what the King of Pentacles is. Like I said, it could be a wound that needs to be healed. Yeah, it's like a wound needs to be healed within you where you think that you have to independently do everything on your own. You're juggling things on your own, but it's going to come a time where you're not going to be able to do everything on your own. Clarify the King of Pentacles for me, please. What's the King of Pentacles? The Two of Cups. A sturdy relationship. A really nice relationship built on trust, good foundation. You got the King of Pentacles again here. Wow. Capricorn, this is beautiful. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Hermit. So you're wiser now and you're moving forward with this. The Knight of Wands is there. For some of you, the wound is something entirely different. I'm getting so many different energies here. Like knowing that you've had to lose something in order to gain someone else's respect. And like making a decision to go in a different direction. What am I getting from this? The mending keeps coming on my head here. Like you decided to move away and follow your heart. Look. There's something like, there's the Tower. So something happened here where you broke down your foundations, you broke things down, you were kind of like, no, this isn't right for me. I don't feel like this is going in the right direction. And you were like, I'm going to follow my heart. Page of Cups, I'm following my heart. I'm doing what's right for me. Like I need something that's going to fulfill that inner child of mine, something that's going to, this is all relationships. This isn't just one relationship, because you're showing up as the King of Pentacles, like you're headstrong, you're trustworthy, you're reliable, you're consistent. And then now it's clarified by your relationships, right? It's like I'm creating, because I've learned my lesson, moving forward, I'm going to create my reality where I'm using my wisdom and my knowledge and my experience based on past relationships, all relationships, and I need them to be secure. I need them to match my energy. Yeah, you're kind of telling me here, I need the energies to match. I need another divine counterpart to me. I need people that are going to show up. I need people that are reliable. I need people that are trustworthy. I need people that are consistent. I need them to show up for me as much as I show up for them. So it's like you follow your heart. You move to a direction where it's just peace. You're at peace now, right? You completely emotionally detach and you tell yourself that you're never going to go back there. Like even if someone else comes and takes that, you're like, I'm done. It's finished. Done and finished. Buried. Death. So you have death showing up twice here, where it's a complete transformation, a complete change, a complete ending. And you're like, I'm confident in my decision in this. I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward and I'm excited. I'm excited for this next chapter. You're telling me I'm excited. So moving forward now, all my relationships are going to have to be aligned with my values, my principles, my ambitions, my goals. They need to show up for me as much as I show up for them. And I feel like it's because you've seen someone as a false person. You've seen them in a way where you didn't think, and you've seen the truth. You've seen their true colors. And that delay, it could be like you're waiting with the Three of Wands to the Star. It's also giving me a kind of energy of I'm waiting. You're like, I'm waiting for my dreams to come true. I'm waiting for my star to show up. I'm waiting for my subconscious to catch up with I'm waiting for my inside, the soul of me to catch up in the physical world. Like I know that there's a wound that needs to be healed. And I know that I have to harmonize it and bring it back to balance. But there's something here of like, I just need it to hurry up and finish because I'm done waiting. But this King of Pentacles is you showing me that your relationships are moving in a direction where it's filled with those that are loyal, trustworthy, ambitious as well, I'm hearing. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. What's the Four of Swords for Capricorn, please? The Nine of Swords. By taking time out, you slay your dragons and your nightmares and your demons, and you're ending a cycle. You're like, I won't go through this anymore. This has come up as in reverse, the Eight of Wands, which could be the delay. So it could be that you are slowing down things this week. You're deciding to slow things down. A delay is never a denial. Sometimes it's just not the right time. Yeah, I think Spirit is telling you here that you need to get your emotions in check first. You need to do a little bit of emotional healing here. There's something like, try not to be irrational about something, but your spirit wants you to go on pause. Not on pause, but just delay things, slow things down. Because I was getting that feeling here of you rushing. There's like, you want something to be rushed and done with. You're like, can we just hurry up and get this over and done with? And Spirit's like, can you just hurry up and wait? We need you to make sure that you are emotionally secure in your foundations first. Like, how do you feel? How does this make you feel? Like, slow down the process, calm your nervous system down, and ask yourself truthfully, how does this make me feel? Because when you get that, when you have that decision, when you come to that conclusion that, you know, maybe there isn't anything I can do about this. Maybe this is a loss. Maybe I cannot fix what was broken. I just need to let it go. Then things begin to speed up for you because the Ace of Wands is there. So that Spirit saying to you, the minute you start asking yourself the right questions and addressing the real issue, then things are going to speed up for you. You cannot throw the rubbish under the carpet any longer. It's not going to, I'm hearing it's not going to suffice. It's not going to be enough. You need to really, really look within, Capricorn. What does Archangel Michael want you to know this week? We have the way forward is opened. You are not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. And we saw that. We had the spiritual freedom here with the High Priestess, the Hierophant. For some of you, this is work. I'm going to be honest with you. It's your occupation where, and I've been getting this for you for a long time, where you think you might want to start something new yourself, be self-employed. There could be like a lot of red tapes that you need to do, like forms that you need to fill out, checklists that need to be signed off, and you're just fed up of waiting. But it's like you have to go through these steps, Capricorn. You can't rush something. Okay, just try and breathe this week. Try and breathe. Okay, have a lovely week, my